Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the Turnbuckle Talk podcast with your host, the Higher Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? We just gonna get right into it. So, last night on Raw, a couple things here. One of them, the time got, Raw went off at 10:30 last night, give or take. But it was early. It was early, yeah. It wasn't 3 hours like it was last Monday, and we got more matches though. We got way more matches, and this week was more of what we can look forward to than last week. Last week was more of a showcase, last week was more of a showcase to get fans tuned in and all that good stuff. Alright, new fans, not us. Alright, not us. Alright, new fans, like people who wasn't wrestling fans before, or the fans that went away and they came and then we brought them back. Last night was more of a blueprint of what we used to. What we had 7 matches last night, 6 to 7 matches last night. So let's get into the important thing here. All right, let's get into the important, one of the important things. Penta debuted last night. All right, now, like Cole said, the worst kept secret, right? The worst kept secret, because we knew weeks ago that he was on debut. We knew then that he was gonna debut, dog. We knew 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago that it was coming. It was coming without Phoenix, and to an extent, it's kind of I feel bad what's happening in Phoenix. That he can't wrestle right now. I mean, not wrestle, but he just can't be in WWE right now. But it wasn't a bad thing. He'd be there. Alright? I don't think he's gonna get the same debut as Penta did. But saying that, I only know about Phoenix in AEW. All right, I don't know about him anywhere else. Like, it ain't like when I knew about Ricochet and Lucha Underground. I knew about Penta since Underground. That's when I became a fan. You know, like, and you know, Cole mentioned where he's been. Besides AEW, he did mention AEW. Like, you know, he mentioned Super A, and he mentioned TNA, and he mentioned Lucha Underground. Those are the companies he mentioned, which he should have, because Penta is not no spring chicken. You know, he's a vet. You know, and then in that match last night, that was probably one of the best matches, uh, if not the best match on the show last night. Like, it really was. It was one of those matches you had to see last night. Like, and Penta them had a 13-minute match. Penta and Chad Gable had a 13-minute match. Now, they said it went longer than expected. Oh well. Alright? Alright? Like, listen. If they knew they was going off 2 hours and 30 minutes, give or take, then they should have just a different. But the match was great. He did a power driver. Uh, uh, not a straight up power driver, but it was a some sort of power driver. And Penta had the he also did the Canadian Destroyer, like one of these times too. But you know, Penta had the best opponent he could have. He fought Chad Gable. Listen, as soon as as soon as Chad started talking about he's not afraid of luchas, and they didn't give him Ray or Dragon Lee to fight, and it was a mystery opponent. We knew who it was, and then we knew Chad was taking the L. That wasn't happening. Now, another thing I'm happy they did. I'm happy. You know, there's two things I'm happy. I'm happy they did with Penta. I'm happy they didn't let him debut last week. All right, all right. I'm happy they didn't let him debut last week because it. I'm not saying it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't done this good. Okay, like right now, it's at 2 million something viewers, like plus viewers in over 15 hours. All right, now it could be more now because when I read that was like in the morning. All right, so it could be more. It could be way more now. All right, so there's that. All right, like there's more than Offspring debut. That's more than Monet's debut, which props on her. Props on her. Like, I'm not even gonna shit on her. Like, she got 4 belts now, and she was on a talk show yesterday. Alright, so good for her. Good for her. But that's more views than Will Ospreay when he debuted in AEW. There's more views for Okada and Monet and the Hurt Syndicate. So like that wouldn't have happened last week. Okay, all right, and I'm also happy it was this week because of where they was at. They was in San Jose. He had like the crowd was behind him. The crowd had matches. His kids were there. They were crying for him. Yeah, like best thing that could have happened was this week. It was him debuting this week. Best thing that happened to him. All right. Then he did a promo after the match. That went long too, but he got the crowd behind him, and you can tell he was happy to be there. You know, like all good things, all pluses. No cons on my end here. I ain't for the nitpick shit. Like I'm not for the nitpick a damn thing or picking last night. Now, am I biased because I'm a fan? Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So yeah, but still, I'm not one of these. I'm not gonna nitpick his debut. His music was fire too. The pyro he got, everything was perfect last night for Penta. They just can't fuck it up, man. What's next? What's next? Because he can't fight Chad Gable again, even though because you're not gonna top what you did last night with him. And that's not that's not gonna happen. So it's best to just keep it moving. Now, what is also good, and this is what I'm gonna talk about next. Who do they get next to come in? And I already know one name. Malachi Black. Anderson Black. Alright? He's next. And if they can do this to Penta, right? They can do this to Anderson Black with no problem. Because Triple H is at the helm now. Right? And Triple H knows how to book Anderson Black. Triple H knows how to book him real good because he was doing it in NXT at one point. Like Triple H didn't fuck up Anderson Black's booking or Malachi Black's booking. Vince did. Tony Khan did. Which I get into Tony Khan later. Alright? But Vince did, I mean, not Vince. Triple H didn't fuck up Malachi Black's or Anderson Black's or Tommy in his real name, right? Or indie name, right? Like he didn't mess up with his booking. Triple H knew how to use him, so he can go back and get the same amount of the, if not more, because people know who he is. Like he can get the same amount or more out of Anderson Black than Penta. Because again, he's already been in WWE. Now, so let me go to Anderson Black right quick. Alright? On what's going on. So we've heard this shit before. Okay? And when I first heard that he was probably gone from AEW, I rolled my eyes at it. I did. I rolled my eyes at it because of the fact that we've heard this maybe twice this year about not this year, last year about him. Alright, twice or 3 times last year. Alright, and then a couple more times the year before that. Alright, and so like we heard this before, and we also heard that Tony Khan holds the cards of his contract too. You know, like we heard all that. So you know, the Steelers sign ex Dolphins QB. Well, why is that a thing? All right, sorry y'all. I'm thinking about doing a podcast for football. You know, off season. Let me know if that could be a thing. But Anderson Black, you know, like there was things about Tony Khan in his contract, right? That he can just roll it over, and a couple times he did roll it over. You know, now what has gained storm with this is the fact that Anderson Black hasn't been on since he fought Adam Cole. Like he hasn't been on any AEW shows since then. Alright, but you know what happened with that is Anderson Black came on TV and Malachi Black, whatever y'all want to call it, right? Came on a live stream and said if you don't hear from him first, then it's not a thing. Alright? So, but we haven't heard it from him. on this one here. But he hasn't been on the show. He hasn't been on any AEW shows, but Buddy Murphy has, right? Um, what's the other dude's name? The the chick has. Oh, the, everybody in the group has besides Malachi Black, right? Right. So much that both times that Malachi, both times that Buddy Murphy and what's his name? I forgot his name. Sorry, y'all. But both times these guys have been on TV, they have they have made it clear that Anderson Black is not a part of that anymore. Okay, they have written him off at AEW, right? So much that even when AEW show Collision the Saturday show was on, right? It was on live, right? Anderson Black was Malachi Black was on an indie show the same night. So it's already giving you a situation that he's gone. He's gone. Now he said on the contract, but he's gone. Like his contract runs out in March or February. So if it's February 1st, or if it's March, he can make Rumble. He can make the Rumble then, you know. So we'll see. And I'm quite sure, like I said before, he can get the same thing that happened to Penta to happen to him. No problem. No problem. So let me talk about AEW right quick. Let me get into AEW right quick. All right. So, like you gotta know, I watch. Okay, I watch a lot of AEW. All right, and I watch a lot of shit. I watch a lot of horse shit from AEW. So, the biggest storyline they got going on is with Jon Moxley and his group, right? And it got no story. Like it has no end game anymore. Now, the rumor was or is that Shane McMahon was part of this situation, and it sounded like he pulled out. Alright, so now this angle got nowhere to stand on right now. Right? And one of the things I'm saying that I keep hearing, that is true. That's true. They should have never took the belt off of Swerve. Alright, like Swerve should have beat Daniel Bryan. Right? That's what they saying. Swerve should have beat Daniel Bryan, which is true. But he wouldn't be champ now. Like he still wouldn't be champ. Heyman would probably be champ right now. Alright? But that should have happened. That should have happened because this storyline has no end game. Alright? And they probably do the same thing they did with the Swerve versus Bobby Lashley situation, story stuff. Alright? They killed it. Like they literally killed it. Just like they killed the shit that was going on with the Young Bucks in this storyline. That didn't add to nothing. Like that didn't work out. All right. So now you got this other storyline you're gonna do, and it look like it don't got no legs to run on no more. All right. And then the stuff with with Swerve and Bobby Lashley, like they killed that because now Bobby Lashley and something are going after the tag team titles, right? Which you haven't even gave Private Party a decent storyline after they won the fucking tag team belts. Alright, so now you just want to get the belts off of them now and give it to Bobby and Shelton. Alright, and then you got this story, like the best thing you got going on right now is a Swerve versus Ricochet right now. Alright? Are they gonna have a banger match? Yes. But Other than that, now, the one thing I can say that is positive for AEW, they're using smaller venues. All right, they're using smaller stadiums, so now the crowd looks full, like it looks fuller in the stadiums now, and not empty or halfway empty in the stadium, man. You know, like that is a positive note. But we got to get some stories going on here. Literally, like you got to get some good storytelling going on because what's happening right now is a whole lot of nothing. The Adam Cole and MJF stuff ended, but it's whatever. The I don't know. I don't like I said I watch and I'm gonna watch Wednesday anyway. But it's just certain things that need to change, and that's just being real. There's certain things that need to change to make things better, and storytelling goes a long way. All right, it's okay to mess up, but you can't keep messing up and then keep rolling with stuff that don't make sense. Haven't even seen the AEW belt since Moxley won it. Like, it's in a fucking briefcase. You know, and then let's not forget the guy you want to push is their reality. Alright? Like, he's not gonna be there for a minute now because he's doing training to go climb my Everest. Alright? Alright, so there's that. You were pushing Orange Cassidy for the last 2 weeks. I haven't seen him since. Alright? You're pushing Heyman to a certain extent. You're pushing Jay White, which if all means should be champion. Alright? If you're gonna push somebody. You know, Christian Cage is running around with a guaranteed contract he can have. Which whoever wins that belt is probably gonna get cashed in on by Christian eventually. Alright? You got Jericho doing as the Arena Honor heavyweight champion, which he needs to. He like I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. He needs to just go away for a while. Like he needs to just go away. I'm not saying he needs to go away and retire. He just needs people to forget about him for a little while. The match he had Saturday was rough. It was bad. You know, I'm not saying he can't wrestle still. I'm not saying that, but still, you know, it's just not it. It's just a different part of time now. You know, and then you know, and he's stuck in AEW. Like he can't go to WWE. Like the one person that wanted him, or I think they missed out on him, is Vince, and Vince is gone now. You know. I'm talking about Vince for a minute. Usually I don't talk about his stuff, but I'm talking about it right now. So, you know, he came on Twitter and he said case closed a couple days ago, right? So everybody thought he was talking about the case he had with that chick. Nope. It wasn't about that, you know. Like people forget that Vince got so much shit going on, and he's been sued here and he's been sued there, that we don't know what case he's talking about, you know, because he's getting sued here, he's getting sued there, and at this point you don't know what he's talking about, like you just don't because of the fact that it's happening so much, you don't know what case is what. Alright, now. The case that everybody knows about, he's still getting sued for that one. Matter of fact, that was on hold until a certain date, and that date has passed, and we're back on that. And then let's say Vince does get off on that case, which he probably will, because you know he got his buddy Trump probably gonna get him off. Right? But let's say that happens, right? It doesn't matter. Vince has no stock in WWE anymore, right? And he can't pull the shit he pulled last time to get back in control of his shit, right? Like he can't. And he doesn't own it. He doesn't own the company. He doesn't have stock. He doesn't have shareholders to vote him back in. None of that can happen. So he can't come back. And then you got some people who are out there saying, "Oh, yeah, I forget Vince started this. Oh, Vince started this. Great, great. You sick fuck. Great." Like something's wrong with people. Like that man has done so much wrong shit. And I just want him to come back. Not everybody, but some people. Not me. Not me. I don't. Nah. But there's just things that people need to understand that Vince ain't coming back this time. Like he's not. All right. So there's that, but I just had to get that off of my chest. Like I really did. So. Let's talk about Corey Graves right quick. So last night he posted something on Twitter or X, social media, that it just sounds like he was real frustrated of being promoted to NXT commentary. Alright, so he said something last night, and it just sounded like he was real frustrated. Saying the next day, because after that he said, I got a lot more to say tonight on NXT. They put him in NXT now. He won't be on the show tonight. Well, at least he won't be commentating on the show tonight. Nah, some people thought this was a work, because in all reality, like the only reason Corey Graves got bumped, alright, it's because demoted. It's because of Pat McAfee. Now, listen, I'm a fan of Pat, but Corey Graves, he can't hold Corey Graves' jockstrap when it comes to commentary. Corey Graves is the best commentary guy on like WWE has, and promoting demoting him to NXT, which I thought it was good. Last Tuesday, him being on there because he's better than Boogie T. I don't mind Boogie T. I don't mind Boogie T, but he's better than Boogie T. On commentary. Like he's better than Wade Barrett on commentary. He's better than Michael Cole. He's better than Michael Cole. Right, and I like Michael Cole, but he's better than anybody that WWE has right now. Right. And he's definitely better than Pat. Like Pat just has, he has a fan base, right? And then Pat has that energy that you love, But he's not better than Corey Graves on the mic. Now, some people think it's a work, and it just means, and some people think some people think it's an elite in him wrestling again, but she could wrestle again because he's been cleared. So there's that. I hope it's a work because I hope Corey Graves doesn't get fired for this. I hope that doesn't happen. But so all that's going on right now. Let me see something right quick. Let's see if they post anything else about this. Because I don't know if it's a work or if it's legit that about Corey Graves. And I mean, I know it's his thing. It's his thing. It's definitely his thing. But I don't know if it's a work or they really finna like fine him or something like that, or give him his papers because they doing this because Pat came back last week, all right, and he took the raw spot with Michael Cole, all right, and everybody thought that Corey Graves was a good. Everybody thought that Corey Graves was just gonna go to SmackDown, and he was gonna be with Joe and Wade Barrett, right? Which didn't happen. They moved Corey Graves to NXT. Now I thought it was gonna be for one night, just one night, because of the fact that NXT and Raw were in the same area last week. They were both in Las Vegas last week. So that's what I thought. I thought it was one night, but apparently it was a thing. Now, what was probably gonna happen is when Pat got to go back to doing his full-time gig for ESPN again. All right, he wouldn't be there. And then they would move Corey Graves with Michael Cole, because in all reality, Michael Cole and Corey Graves do the pay-per-views together. Regardless of what show Graves is on or what show Michael Cole is on, like they do the pay-per-views together. So and then again, I like Pat, but sometimes Pat don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like last night, Pat didn't know who Penta was, or what he's done. Corey Gray does. And sometimes that's why I don't like Pat, because Pat don't know all about, he doesn't know about a lot of stuff like Graves does. And then it's not like Corey Graves is bad on the mic or bad commentary. He's not, because he even was doing good as a leading commentary. It's just the he just likes names. That's all. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure you gotta like, subscribe, share. Make sure you gotta watch wrestling. Make sure you gotta watch EFBC. Make sure you gotta watch New Breed. We should have a couple episodes coming up. And like I said, I think I'm gonna start doing a football podcast. And go from there. I'm gonna take this more seriously. And I know I said this before, but I'm gonna be on here more. So God bless. Love y'all. This is the hired gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.